Something is happening in your chest right now. A pressure building. Your face is doing something you didn't tell it to do. Your eyes are watering. Sound is escaping your throat, uncontrolled, involuntary, embarrassing if anyone hears it. You are laughing. And you have no idea why your body does this. Nobody does. Not really. Because laughter is one of the strangest things a human being can do, and it is so old, so deeply wired into you, that it predates language itself. It predates storytelling. It predates every single thing you think makes you human. So, what happened to the first one? The first creature, not quite you, not quite animal, who did this for the very first time? That is what we are going to find out. Go back. Way back. Not to ancient Rome. Not to the pyramids. Go back approximately 10 million years. Long before Homo sapiens. Long before Homo anything. You are looking at a forest in what will one day be called Africa. And in that forest, there are apes. Specifically, the common ancestor of every great ape alive today. Chimpanzees, bonobos, gorillas, orangutans, and you. And those apes are already laughing. Not the way you laugh. Not the sharp, explosive HA that jumps out of you when something catches you off guard. Their laughter is breathy, panting. It sounds more like fast, rhythmic breathing. Ha 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 ha. One sound on the inhale, one on the exhale. Primatologist Marina Davila-Ross at the University of Portsmouth spent years recording and analyzing the vocalizations of great apes and human infants. What she found was that laughter across all of these species follows the same acoustic pattern, the same structure, the same evolutionary route. Laughter is not something humans invented. Laughter is something we inherited. But here is where it gets strange. Every other species that laughs, and there are others, rats included, though you will never hear it without a bat detector, every other species laughs for one reason: physical play, tickling, chasing, rough and tumble contact. You tickle a chimpanzee and it laughs. You stop tickling and it stops. Simple, clean, mechanical. Then, something happened to your lineage that didn't happen to theirs. Somewhere between 2 and 4 million years ago, as your ancestors began walking upright, their breathing changed. Bipedalism restructured the chest, the diaphragm, the muscles that control airflow. And this restructuring did something no evolutionary pressure had planned for. It gave your ancestors fine motor control over their own breath. They could now make sounds they chose to make. Stop and start them. Shape them. Vary them. Language was still millions of years away, but the machinery for it was being built. And laughter, that old inherited physical reflex, was now running on new hardware. So imagine the moment. And this is speculation, but it is educated speculation, grounded in what anthropologists like Robin Dunbar at Oxford have spent decades piecing together. A group of early hominins, maybe Australopithecus, maybe early Homo. A small band, 15, 20 individuals, moving across open savanna at dusk. Someone does something clumsy, trips over nothing, goes down hard, gets up immediately, uninjured, confused, and something happens in the group. Not sympathy, not alarm, something else, a sound, and then another, and then it spreads, the way it still spreads now, across a table, across a room, until the whole group is making this sound together, looking at each other, making it more, each one feeding the other. Nobody planned this. Nobody decided it was okay. It just happened. And in that moment, something shifted. Because that sound, involuntary, shared, contagious, was communicating something that no grunt or gesture had communicated before. We are safe. This is not a threat. We are together, and nothing is wrong. Robin Dunbar's research on laughter and social bonding is some of the most important and least discussed work in human evolutionary science. His hypothesis, built over decades and published across multiple papers, including his landmark 2012 study in Proceedings of the Royal Society, is that laughter served as an early form of social grooming. Let that land for a second. Grooming, the physical act of picking through another animal's fur, removing parasites, maintaining closeness, is the primary bonding mechanism of most primates. A chimpanzee can groom one other individual at a time. That caps the size of their social group. You can only maintain so many one-on-one grooming relationships before you run out of hours in the day. But laughter? Laughter can happen across a group simultaneously. One moment triggers it,
and 15 individuals bond at the same time. Dunbar's research suggests that endorphin release, the neurochemical that makes grooming feel good, is also triggered by laughter. Same reward system. Massively more efficient delivery.
Your ancestors didn't laugh because things were funny. They laughed because it held them together. Funny came later. Here is what that means in practice. Reconstruct the scene. A Homo heidelbergensis camp, roughly 400,000 years ago. A successful hunt. Meat being divided. Children doing what children always do. Running, falling, getting back up. An adult mimics the way one of them tripped. Exaggerates it. The children find this funnier than it probably deserves. The adults catch the contagion. The sound goes around the fire. And in that moment, something extraordinary is happening that no one there can see. Trust is being built without words. Hierarchies are being softened. The tension of the hunt, the stress of survival, the accumulated anxiety of being a small, warm creature on a large, dangerous planet. It is being metabolized, released, converted into sound and expelled from the body. Laughter is a pressure valve, and your ancestors discovered it before they discovered fire. Now here is the part nobody talks about. If laughter evolved as social glue, as a bonding mechanism, as a signal of safety, then it could also be weaponized. And it was. Probably very early, because the same signal that says we are safe and together can be redirected, aimed, at someone outside the group, at someone who made a mistake, at someone who is different. Exclusionary laughter. Mockery. The laugh that does not include everyone, that specifically excludes someone. Anthropologist Mahadev Apte, in his 1985 cross-cultural analysis of humor, found that every human society on Earth uses laughter as a social control mechanism, every single one, to enforce norms, to punish deviation, to remind individuals of their place. The first human who laughed was probably not the target of that laughter, but someone, shortly after, was, and they knew it. Because the signal was clear. The same contagious sound that built the group could also reject you from it. This is the thing about laughter that your body still knows, even when your brain does not consciously register it. You can feel the difference, the laugh that pulls you in, the laugh that pushes you out. You have known that difference since before you had words for it, since before your species had words at all. When you laugh with someone, your brain releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, the same one triggered by touch, by eye contact, by physical closeness. Laughter is a chemical shortcut to intimacy. Researchers at University College London, in a 2017 study led by R.G. Shafir, found that strangers who shared a genuine laugh within minutes of meeting reported significantly higher levels of trust and closeness than those who didn't. You have been using this mechanism your entire life without knowing it. Every friendship you have ever formed, every real one, probably has a moment in it where you laughed together at the same thing at the same time and something clicked into place. That click is ancient. That click is the whole thing. So go back to that first one. That early hominin who made the sound, who did not choose to make it, whose face did something their face had never done before, or rather, whose face did something that had always been building toward this, through millions of years of evolution, through forest and grassland and ice and drought. They did not know they were doing something new. They did not know language was coming. They did not know that one day their descendants would build cities and write poetry and make each other laugh on small glowing rectangles held in their hands. They just made a sound, an involuntary, uncontrolled, slightly undignified sound, and the others heard it, and something in them responded, and the group held together for one more day. You are still doing it. Right now, somewhere in your life, today or tomorrow, something is going to catch you off guard. Your face is going to do something you didn't tell it to do. Sound is going to escape your throat. And for a moment, however brief, you will not be alone. That is what the first laugh was for. 10 million years later, it still works.
Hey there! Don't forget to hit that big red button. Here it comes, ready or not! Make sure to subscribe for more awesome videos! And don't forget to ring that bell notification icon too.